Hello everybody, today is Wednesday, November 15th, and it's 1:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm making the video early today. On my left you can see the time in sales. It's midday in the markets. The E-mini S&P at 1:54 p.m. Eastern Time, currently trading at 2566.50. Our videos are always shot of the market in real time, and we did not have a video yesterday because I had internet outage in the middle of the night here, and that caused my NinjaTrader to disconnect, and then all the live trades got messed up. So I think it's time for me to get a virtual server. If anyone has any recommendations, please let me know. It's a great day today for the auto trader. It's one of the reasons I want to make the video midday. First, I want to show some live trades. People often ask me, can you show the system trading live? So I'm going to show that in a moment. But first up is the DAX. The DAX just killed it today. Most every chart I'm plotting on the DAX hit its goal or scored really high. So first is the 10 range here. It did 1900, started off with a small loser. You can see the losers are pretty small here, but the winners are solid, and this came up and hit its goal. These two back-to-back trades is what ultimately did it. I wanted to show a live position here. So this is on a 500 tick Heiken Ashi chart, and I'm not sure if I showed this the other day, but so the closed P&L here is 630, and it's got an open P&L of 100. You can see we got red bars and our limit fill right here. So we're short, and this is our first target down here. So this is a live trade in the auto trader, and it's not much to look at. I mean, it just, it takes the trades based on the rules, and it plays out. Okay, here's another open position on the crude, and it's currently trading at 55.26, and we had a high of 55.56. That's 30 ticks higher, $300 higher. So this is a 14 tick Super Renko chart. So on this size chart, it's capable of getting filled on quite a deep pullback. Our limit fill here is probably minus 10 ticks or 12 ticks, I believe, 8 ticks. So it could have gone much further than that. But this could resolve to the upside. But anyway, this is what it looks like. It's got a open P&L of 360, a closed P&L of 360, and an open P&L of 130. Okay, our DAX on 150 tick Heiken Ashi chart did pretty good, somewhat similar to the previous 10 range chart. We had a small loser, and then a couple of losers and winners here, and then down here, and then we hit our goal here. So trading was done within just a couple of hours, and that's typically the case on the DAX. Just want to scroll through here and show you the indicators. Kind of sideways action here, but really nice long trade. Here's our signal at 12,864.50. And just mechanically speaking, the signal 12,864 to 12,9002 is about 70 ticks in the DAX right here, this move. And then it went short. I'm talking about the indicators. Quite a solid move here on the short side. So our indicators overlaid on the Heiken Ashi bars are quite good. This would be true of NinjaTrader 8, which includes Heiken Ashi bars. You would get similar signals using our indicators. And then here, so that's 3 indicator signals back to back, which just super strong here. It just doesn't get much better than that. And our indicators are designed to look like a trading system. We have the arrow and the dot here. This one long at 67.50, 867.50 up to 12,934 is where it went short. That's 140 ticks in the DAX, everyone. Okay, the DAX on the Super Renko 14 tick, and again, slightly different on the pattern here, starting out with 2 losers, a couple of small winners, and then a big push down brought us to probably hit our goal, and we had some slippage. or could have just come shy of our goal and didn't trade again. But in any case, this is probably our most consistent chart of all time. The DAX on the Super 14 tick doing 1825 on 2 contracts. Okay, the DAX on a regular 150 tick chart did 1187.50, and it did not have a losing trade. Our goal on this one is 1250, so I'm guessing it hit its goal and then had some slippage. We use a market order at the end if we hit our goal. Okay, the gold was active today, had a big move to the downside, and this did $1,100 on the Super 14 tick chart. Really nice looking short trade, and the goal here was 2,000 with a loss limit of 1,500. So pretty nice trade here. Once again, you can see our indicator signals both ways, long and short, pretty good on the indicators themselves. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a Super 6 tick. This has a goal of $1,000, and it obviously hit it. If I make this candlesticks, it looks like this. Once again, the indicator signals on the E-mini S&P just fantastic here. This one is trading 3 contracts. Okay, the mid cap on the Super 14 tick had a single long trade, and I think you can see that honestly it doesn't get any better than this. We got filled on our limit fill and exited almost at the high of the day or the apex of the trade right here, and the goal on this is 1400, so we had 1 tick of positive slippage. Get a good look here. I challenge anyone to trade like this manually. Really hard to do. Okay, the E-mini S&P on the Super 2 tick with the higher time frame background. We've seen this chart quite a bit. This has been really consistent, and it's currently short 2 contracts with an open P&L of about $100. So here's our long trade. Our money management could probably be better on this, because here's the apex of the trade at 71 and it exited 3 points lower. So this was as much as 8 points in this trade here. I could probably do better on the money management as stated. But anyway, you can see how it's ignoring any signals to go long on the red background, and then same on the green background, it's ignoring any signals to go short. So this has an open P&L of 350, an open P&L of about 100, and a closed P&L of 350. That's still very good. Next up is the E-mini S&P on a 2500 tick Heikin-Ashi chart, and this had a small loser and small winner here, and then really excellent short long trade followed by a short trade. This did 975. The goal on this is $1,000, so we probably had a tick slippage on 2 contracts. So I would say this hit our goal today for sure. Okay, our auto trader very effectively trades line break charts, and what a line break chart gives you is the elimination of a lot of noise, and very clean, simple looking, kind of similar to Renko in some ways. The trend indicator can filter out some line break signals, like right here. This long bar to the upside would have been a blue bar to go long, but it was filtered out by the trend indicator, so there was no whipsaw. But this has a closed P&L of 537.50 and an open P&L of just a couple of ticks, as you can see where it went short here. So we'll see what happens here, but this is another live trade. Okay, next up is the bonds. This did 562.50 on a Super 2 tick chart, and again our indicator signals pretty good here. This is using our line break logic. Okay, the NASDAQ on the Super 10 tick, pretty active here. Prematurely stopped out on this run down, but this did 680 on 2 contracts. Okay, the lean hogs still being very consistent with a modest gain here. Currently long 1 contract, open $120, closed P&L 160. Okay, so this is a new chart just showing that this is a Heikin-Ashi chart on minute bars, and really great looking signals from the indicators. And then of course I'm using a higher time frame filter, So this is trading 2 contracts. So we have an open P&L of 175 and a closed P&L of 150. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 6-tick chart with slightly different settings. This one's only trading 2 contracts. The one I showed earlier is 3 contracts. And this hit its goal of 1,000 with a tick of slippage. We'll come back to our Super Renko 6-tick chart. And that's all for today's video. I apologize for the length of today's video. There was a lot to cover. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website or send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.